Hi everybody, I'm Oscar, and in this video we will go over what is the best way to record mocopi inside of Unreal Engine. I will show you how to properly set up the take recorder to get the best results out of your capture. So let's begin. As you can see here, I'm already streaming mocopi data into Unreal Engine. If you don't know how to get to this point, please watch our previous video. So with the live data incoming, I'm going to open up the take recorder. So go to Windows, Cinematics, take recorder. Now the take recorder is a very powerful tool with a bunch of settings, but I'm only going to touch on the things that are necessary to get the best results out of recording mocopi. What typically people do is that they click source and they record from actor, right? So they would select their mocopi actor and then drag it into the take recorder, give the name to the scene, and then press record. They would do the act, right? And then stop. And then to review that recording, you would hit the left top button over here to review last recording. And then you can see here that it's playing back. So I'm the live one over here, but it's playing back our recording. And in fact, if you navigate inside of that, double click in there, you can see that there is an actual animation sequence here. So I can go to properties and double click that, and you can see it's an actual animation sequence file, which is what we need. So that's good. It's a really efficient recording method because it creates that animation sequence file for you. But now I want to show you a different method, and then we'll get into the comparison after that. So let's delete that, and let's actually add the LifeLink source as a source. So we added the mocopi skeleton as a source for the take recorder. We select it, and we want to make sure that use source timecode is enabled. And then also scroll down and make sure that you're starting at the current timecode in the engine. And that's it. Everything else is kind of optional. So with that said, I'm just going to hit record. I'm going to do my movements again, right? Hit stop, and then review the last recording. And as you can see, it's here. So now I'm live data, and now I'm playing back the recording, right? And then if you navigate inside of here, you'll actually see all the keyframes for all the bones, and you can go into the curve editor and start tweaking things, like tweaking bone rotations and everything. But typically people want to bake this into a control rig and then start animating from there. So how do we get this into an animation sequence? So to do that, let's get back here, right? All we have to do is unlock the recording that we just did, and then go to your content browser and just drag in, find a mocopi actor, and just drag that into the sequencer. And now you can just right click on that, bake animation sequence, go to content, or select the folder, give it a name, test 1, 2, 3, export, and that's done. So now if I go to content, test 1, 2, 3, it's right here, there's my animation sequence file. So there's a little extra step of dragging the actor and baking that to actually create the animation sequence file. So there is an extra step in there as opposed to recording from actor. But I'm going to show you why this is the recommended way. So let's get back here. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to basically add an actor source, right? So I'm going to record the mocopi actor. So now I'm recording the actor, and I'm also recording the LifeLink source at the same time to do a comparison. So before I actually record it, I want to explain that when you're recording the LifeLink, the mocopi frames that are coming in, they are coming with a timestamp of where each frame was created. So when they get into Unreal as LifeLink data, it doesn't matter if there was lag, if there was a network issue or something, each frame has a time of when it was created, right? So that is why it's better, because it kind of eliminates any potential hiccups that might be introduced via network issues or computer performance. In contrast, the actor it's basically you have your actor in the scene, and Unreal is deciding when to take a snapshot of that motion, right? So it's not really taking into account the timestamp that comes with each frame of data, right? So watch what happens. I'm gonna hit record, right? So let's just record real quick, right? So let's record a real simple one. Okay, that's it. Stop. Review. This is misaligned because it's actually using the time code from the phone, and this one's just starting. So I'm just gonna line it up here by the end, and then let's see. All right. So now, let's see. Can I move something out of here? Yeah, there you go. So there you go. All right. So it doesn't look too much different, right? Doesn't look too much different. But let me actually show you how we can make it obvious, right? So let's go back, and this time I'm going to record. I'm going to press record, and while I'm recording, I'm going to be doing something in Unreal Engine. So I'm just going to move the take recorder window around, so you guys, just to introduce some I guess like performance or something else is happening while you're recording, right? So I'm going to hit record, right? And then I'm going to do the motion. See how nothing is being moved, right? Because I'm moving the actual window. So now I'm going to let go of the window, and you're going to see all the data. All right, so it actually recorded that. Now I'm going to hit stop, review it. And so let's align it again. So now you will see that because I was moving the window in Unreal, the actor was not taking its snapshots. So you can see that. I'm going to move these up a little bit. And then you can see if I mute the LifeLink recording, all you're going to see is this frozen, I guess I can't move it, but here I'm live, right? So this is me, I'm live. And then if I play it, it's actually playing the recording, but it didn't record anything because I was moving the window all over. So Unreal wasn't taking snapshots of that. But if I play the LifeLink data, you can see that it's, wait, what happened? Give me a second. So it's a little confusing here. So give me 1 second. All right, so. All right, so which one is right? So now you can see how the LifeLink data, which is this one, this is the LifeLink data, it actually received all the frames, and it knew exactly in what time to put those frames. So no matter that performance issue that I was purposefully triggering while I was recording, it didn't matter, right? So similarly, if there's like some network hiccup or something that's going on, if you record to actor, you're going to basically introduce all these issues, and there might be a bunch of frames that are being dropped. Versus if you record the LifeLink data, you're basically guaranteeing that all the frames are going to be put exactly where they were intended to be put in terms of time. So that's basically it. Feel free to give this your own test, and you can see. And typically, without trying to purposefully introduce issues, and if you just do a recording of both methods, you'll see that the LifeLink data is a little smoother because all the intervals between the keyframes are going to be even, versus if you're letting it up to the engine to decide when should the keyframes appear, you're going to have a little more irregular motion in terms of the smoothness. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. Recommend is to record the LifeLink data instead of the actor. And yeah, if you guys found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and also give us some questions and some suggestions on what else you guys would like to see. We're gonna be making more of these tutorial videos in the future. So have a good one. Till the next one. Bye.